Hello, my name is Isnan,
And Rummaging.
and welcome to, what is it, episode 5?
5, yeah.
Yeah. Now, last time we picked up these boots and we bought a lot of spells, so there's a lot more we can do now. Anyway, I think it's time we start delivering that package for Caius Cosades.
How may I
A
help
lot
you?
faster now that we have those boots.
But it's so early in the game as well.
Yeah, we're still level 1. We should actually level pretty soon. If you look at level here, 7 out of 10 skill increases. So every time you increase one of these major or minor skills, you get a 10th of a level. Also, you can see here the stats below the level. These are the stats that we increased abilities for. So we increased Restoration to equip the boots. And Restoration has the governing attribute of Willpower, which is why this one says willpower 11, because we've leveled a lot of those. And we want to have 10 or more in 2 of these before we actually do a level. That way we get the max attribute bonus. But you'll see that when we actually level.
Okay.
So, to begin with, I want to pick up something over here. Let's see, it's nighttime. I wonder if this night eye spell we bought, if we can use it. Nah, we just failed, aren't we? So, anyway. In this house, there's a hidden treasure. And this guard is protecting it.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
That's unconvincing.
There it is.
Watching me. I can
That's
tell.
a very, very expensive, very, very insane sword. But if I stand here, where he can't see me, I can't reach it.
So you're not as far as I know.
So I bought a spell called Telekinesis. Let's save as well, just for good measure. Oh, come on. Well, there's a lot of stuff inside here as well. Oh, come on. Nope, try again. Okay, if this lasts forever, I'm gonna have to do an edit cut, but we'll see. There we go. Value 17,000.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, it's a long blade, so we don't have the skill to use it. But we can sure use that money. Hello.
Yeah, I just crawl over people's heads.
Yeah, it's Morrowind. Jumping over people is something that I've been doing for, what now, 10-15 years?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I was wondering when you were...
now we
at my
did get
place.
directions to ask for directions to his house, but when I played the game the
Anytime
first time,
now.
I actually found his door before I found the place where I was going to ask for directions. So, this is the guy. What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosades. Well, what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosades? What are you talking about? So you say your name is Isnan Erevarine, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. Yes? Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to mentor you, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to trust me and to follow my orders, Isnan Erevarine? Yes.
Vaguely.
Good. Welcome to the service, novice Isnan Erevarine. You are now a member of the Imperial Blades. We're the Emperor's hidden eyes and ears in the provinces. We watch our Emperor's enemies. We look for opportunities. We make reports, and when the Emperor commands, we obey. Wow. I'm the Imperial Spymaster for Morrowind, and since I'm the ranking Blades agent in Morrowind, you report to me. Follow my orders, obey our rules, and you'll do fine. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone, unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your mother skill with our Blades trainers now, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. Okay, we'll ask him about that. And he tells us that there are 3 here in Balmora. So we'll just add those to the journal. There's Seraine Lorraine in Caldera. In Aldrun, there's Gildam, and he also has someone named Shorvar Horsemouth who lives in the wilderness. And there's Alone the Scout, the girl we talked to in the first city.
Oh, okay.
She who gave us all the extra pointers on the map.
Yep.
Okay, so there are all the trainers. Now let's see about orders. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you'll look it. Here's 200 drakes. Get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild, or yeah, any faction really. We'll just add some of these to our journal. And as soon as we've done that and gained some skill and experience, he says that we can have some orders. Now we've already done that, right?
Yeah.
We're in the Mage Guild and so on, so we'll just jump to orders. Here we go. Go talk to Hasfat Antabolis at the Balmora's Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the 6th house secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first, probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antabolis and report back to me.
Aha.
By the way, yeah, I'll just finish the last one. By the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take a chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here.
Cool.
What were you
So,
thinking?
Yeah, well, Nerevarine secret cult and your name. It's starting to the puzzle is starting to get together.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Hasfat. He's the drill master at the Fighters Guild. He thinks of himself as a scholar and is particularly interested in Dwemer ruins and artifacts. And we're going to look a bit more into that. Let's talk about Morrowind history. And he gave me a book, A Short History of Morrowind. We'll take a quick look at that, because I think the lore is really important in this game. He also tells me to look at some of the other books. We can check those out later. Was there anything else? Yeah, he also talks about Fort Moonmoth. I think I'll add that to our journal. The Nerevarine, that's one of the things he said. Excuse me. Some Dunmer believe that an orphan, an outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, will one day unite all the tribes of the Dunmer. A Dunmer is dark elf.
Okay.
Mer is like elves or people, and Dun is a dark elf. Morrowind is a dark elf nation.
Okay.
And drive out the invaders of Morrowind and re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. They call this orphan and outcast the Nerevarine, and say the Nerevarine will be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor, Lord Indoril Nerevar.
Cool.
Yeah. And he also said something about the 6th house. A trusted informant says there is a secret cult associated with some strange events recently, and more important, my informant thinks these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies. And here it is, the illiterate Ashlanders, also people living outside cities, pass down their customs and history in the form of poetic verses. Among the things they preserve in verse are the dreams and prophetic visions of their wise woman, in particular the verses that foretell the coming of the Nerevarine. And that's what we're going to figure out. So, let's first look at those blade trainers. Now, he said there were 3 of them in this city. So by looking at the map, I'm fairly sure one of them lives right here.
Greetings, Altmer. What can I do for you?
Let's see, blades trainers. And she gives us some steel stuff. And she's also a trainer, so we can train some of our skills here. Very well. And the other one lived just underneath. Blades trainers. We got an alembic. It's one of the tools you use to create potions. And the last one lived down the stairs and to the left. There we are. Hello. Blades trainers. He gives me moon sugar. Now, moon sugar is an ingredient to make drugs. So if you have that in your inventory, when you try to barter with a normal person, they won't service you.
Aha.
So we'll have to get rid of it by selling it to a Jira in the Mage's Guild or something.
Or the creeper.
Yeah, well, it's an ingredient. It's not an actual drug. And he doesn't buy ingredients or books.
Oh, okay.
He also doesn't buy clothing. That's the 3 things he doesn't buy. We can see our weight here is getting kind of heavy though, so I think we should just do a round of selling.
Yeah.
Before we talk to the Fighters Guild. So here we are. Recall to the best guy in the world. Oh, how much we love him. No, wait a minute. That's light armor, isn't it? We can wear that stuff. This is heavy. And there are some random potions we picked up.
And that did you have a plan with that sword?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna sell this to him first. And I'm gonna wait to let him cash up. Now, because he doesn't have a profit margin on anything he sells, we can sell him the sword. It is damaged, that's why it's only worth 11,000. You see it has condition 1200 as of 1800.
Yeah.
And then I can buy stuff from him. Like, this is a quite expensive item. This is quite an expensive item. And it just adds on some more stuff.
Until you get under the value.
Oh, that was one too many. There we are. And then we wait one more time. And let's sell some of that stuff back. Now later when we're doing this, we will edit out this kind of cell scrumming that we're doing. We'll just show what we intend to do, and then we'll just skip all the clicking bits. It's not that fun to watch, is it? This one's too valuable to add on right now. So just offer him that. Wait until he regenerates his money pool.
That's a cool skill.
And then we sell this one. With a little bonus. Alright. We now have 18,000.
Yeah, almost 19. That's cool.
Yeah. Now I did have some more stuff. Let's see. Let's put on some of the stuff that we have here. And let's sell some of the clothing stuff. Oh, I'm stuck again over here. Ow. Now I often use this guy to sell other stuff since he's so close to the creeper. But we have to get rid of the moon sugar. Sorry.
What's this regarding?
I don't need this. I don't really use this healing ring. So I'll just sell it. There we are, that should be good. This one too is too heavy. Oh, he doesn't buy that. Oh well. That wasn't much money. Pick up the moon sugar. Let's head back to Balmora. We might also, on later runs, edit out the running back to Balmora bit, because we will be running back to Balmora quite a bit.
That's just you got Alba.
Yeah, she looks a little bit like her.
Yeah.
Do you need something?
Now,
May you
a G-Ray is a
walk on
Khajiit,
warm sands.
and it seems like almost all Khajiits, they take drugs. So, you can always sell to cat people and Argonians, I think.
Listening.
There we are. Now, as I said, we did get a book about the short history of Morrowind, so I think we'll take a look at that before we head on into the Scholar. This will probably be the last thing we do these episodes. So as it says here in the beginning, led by a prophet, the ancestors of the Dunmer, the Dark Elves, exiles from Altmer, the High Elves, came to the region of Morrowind. And they've always been harassed by humans and others. So right now, the Imperial Legion, which Morrowind is occupied by, and they have this figurehead Imperial King, though the Empire has reserved most functions of their traditional local government to the ruling council of the 5 Great Houses. Now there are 5 Great Houses, but only 3 that we can join, Redoran, Hlalu and Telvanni. Redorans are nobles, fighters, Hlalu are traders, very Imperial friendly, and Telvanni are ancient, insane, evil mage lords. The other 2 houses of the 5 Great Houses are not joinable. They're, I don't know, too racist or something. Most of Morrowind is pretty racist. So I think that's the most important thing that's in this book, but also this part. Most serious are the plagues and diseased hosts produced by the Blight. This is like the evils of Morrowind. Of the Blightstorm sweeping out from Red Mountain, the old volcano. And has been menaced by legendary evils of Dagoth and his ash vampire kin dwelling beneath Red Mountain. For centuries, the temple has constrained this threat within the ghost fence, so they built a huge ghost fence around the entire Red Mountain to keep all this evil on the inside. But recently, the temple's resources and will have faltered, and the threat from Red Mountain has grown in scale and intensity. If the ghost fence should fail, and hosts of blighted monsters were to spill out across Vardenfeld's towns and villages, the Empire might have no choice but to evacuate Vardenfeld district and abandon it to disease and corruption. So we're released by the Emperor to come here. So the Emperor, he has some motive for what he wants us to do here. And you can see here that this province, it's failing, because he says that the Ghost Gate might fail. And when you look at the map, the mountain is quite huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
And you can see here also these, like, threads that spun out. That's where the lava used to flow from Red Mountain.
Lava canals.
Yeah. They're called Fuyagas, I think, in this game. Anyway, that's a bit of history. Next time we're gonna go into the scholar in here and ask him the stuff that we were asked to ask about, and we'll also join the Fighters Guild.
And that's what that's all about.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Alright, see you next time.
Bye bye.